up, you guys? I am my apologies for coming late. So we're gonna get out of here around like 11:15 ish. So I was on the phone with a company. I've known this person, they are DON at this facility. So they called me. They was like, we have this position for you and we really, really need you. And I'm like, what's going on? How much you gonna pay? Baby, once I got on that phone and they told me the amount of money that they're willing to pay me as a CNA at this nursing home, even though they got some cases at this place, the amount of money that they offer me, let's just say it was more than $20 an hour. I'm gonna just say that. It was more than $20 an hour. So of course, I already know what I already know what that is. I said, woo, it, and I said, what about healthcare? Because I need immediate healthcare benefits. So they have it when you work your first shift, they give you healthcare because it's this pandemic. And I was like, okay, so I'm saying I gotta go rush and get me a TB test. I gotta go rush and get me a CPR card. I gotta rush to get all that stuff so I could get that job. So I hope everything go well. I can get all these documents. Cause baby, I never ever made more than $20 an hour. And you work 8 hours, right? That's good money. That's like nurses. That's like nursing money, like LPN type of money, that type of money that they're offering. And of course it's only temporary once this pandemic's over, but who cares? I need that right in there. So we'll see how that goes whenever I send the paperwork. So hopefully I send the paperwork and everything goes well, everything come back and that I get it, and I'll let y'all know if I get it or not. Cause they they begged, they called me. They got my number off of Indeed, and I had applied for that place when I first moved to Dallas, 2 years ago. But I know the DON because I used to work with her somewhere else. I know her, but I'm like, dang, y'all calling me? Yeah, we pull your application. I'm saying, excuse me, I applied for this job when I first got to Texas. That means that y'all have just pulling people numbers, just pulling their numbers and just calling them and see if do you want to work or not. And I said, heck yeah. Are you afraid to work with people that are COVID positive, that's positive with COVID? I said, no, I'm not afraid of any of that stuff. No. As long as you got the PPE equipment, gowns, gloves, stuff to cover your shoes, as long as you have that and everything like that, I'm good. I'm good with it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I bring another change of clothes, take off all my clothes when I go home and wash it and take a shower and sanitize the car and all that type of stuff. So yeah, I was like, okay. I was like, all right, so we'll see how that goes. I definitely would need it. One place offered me $50 an hour. I would definitely take it. Cause I have bills. I have stuff that I wanna, take care of. And I'm kind of like, woo, that sounds real good for me. All right. Now that was that. Now let's get into the mess. So I've gotten the updated rating report from Stationhead. We are now number 4. Raleigh, of course, they surpassed us. They're at I think the number 3 spot because we're number 4. So they have to be at the number 3 spot, right? Yes. So in the wait a minute, is this freezing up? Oh, here we go. It's about to start buffering. Lord have mercy. We gonna get a new phone, and this ain't gonna last always. That means 4 African Americans are in the top 4, like in the top, like black people are just in the top. So it's just really, really something. Just in the top. Like I really think that's awesome. I really think that's dope. I think that's great. And so I really believe that we are on the right track. So I can't wait for Monday when we do the show on Station here, right? So we are back. So yes, so it's definitely, I can't wait for it to happen. So don't worry, we're gonna go to another company. I believe I'm gonna go to Verizon. I'm gonna go to AT&T. I believe I maxed out with Metro PCS. I think it's time for an upgrade. I think it's time for an upgrade. So either it's going to be AT&T or it's going to be Verizon. It is what it's going to be. I don't mind paying a little extra for cell phone use, especially if it's something that I'm using the show. You know what I'm saying? I really don't want to be cheap when it comes to my internet, when it comes to connection and everything like that. I think that's what you should invest in more. So definitely it's either going to be Verizon or it's going to be AT&T, maybe T-Mobile. But this is on the T-Mobile towers and it's acting up. So I don't think me getting T-Mobile, it would be any better, because Metro PCS uses T-Mobile towers and it's just not doing a good job. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask everybody in this area what cell phone company that they with. Nurses and everything like that. I'm seeing the doctors and nurses paperwork for them to be accredited at these facilities. My workload has increased tremendously since this pandemic. Yes, I can just imagine how it is, but people are making their bread. This is the time to make your money, even though you got to be safe, of course. But if you willing out to take that risk and know how to protect yourself, and you got the PPE equipment, you're gonna make a lot of money. This is people making a lot of money in healthcare now. Anytime they're offering CNAs that type of money, over $20 an hour to work, that's a lot of money for a CNA. Some CNAs never saying $20 an hour, $21, $22, $23. Some CNAs never seen that type of money an hour. So if that don't tell you that you ain't gonna make your bread, you know, because the average pay for a CNA in a nursing home is like $13. That's a good money for some people at some nursing. I've worked at some places they offer you $9 an hour. I think the highest I've made as a CNA maybe was $13.50, maybe $13.50, but I've never made something like 15, 16, 17, 18. Never make that type of money. So what I'm telling you is that it is what it is. All right, y'all. So it's really buffering, babe. Hopefully, I'm going to bring this video to a close. Recently going live in horrible places, and all that type of stuff. So yes, so I'm going to end this live because it's going to buffer. It's just really, really terrible. Like the area is just like crazy.